Ciao a tutti, ben ritrovati su Dragon Age Inquisition. La nostra Gwen si trova davanti al suo trono dentro la fortezza di Skyhold e come avevo già anticipato la scorsa puntata, oggi voglio girare, andare a scoprire un po' di posti nuovi nella sede della nostra Inquisizione e chiacchierare un po' con i nostri compagni di avventura. Inizierei subito da Josephine che è qui vicino, vediamo se ci dice qualcosa di nuovo, di interessante.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
È pericolosa, si direbbe.
Should I post more guards outside your room? That should be unnecessary, Inquisitor. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Come lo supporti?
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy. It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Puoi discuterne con me se vuoi.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me. I wouldn't wish to impose. If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered. Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests? The Duke of Kellington, apparently. And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
Un po' di più.
2.5 hours, I think. But no one's counting. Oh, dear. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Devi staccare un po'.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine. And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
E beh, con una vista del genere sulla montagna, che figo. Bello, bello. A me Josephine è simpatica alla fine, dai. Non è male. Mi piace un sacco l'accento che ha questo italiano. Questo accento italiano che risuona un po' secco ma è figo. Bene, parlato con la nostra Josephine, ma in realtà vediamo se ha altro da dire in effetti, perché c'è stato il siparietto, però magari qualcos'altro di nuovo c'è. Avrei domande più personali. Com'è la tua famiglia?
Tell me about the Montiliers. Well, my parents are alive and in good health. They live in our estate in Antiva City. Of my 4 siblings, most attend to the running of the family vineyards. That reminds me, I must ask someone to make sure Yvette attends the spring reception at the palace.
Ma no!
My youngest sister has no head for social.
Ma no! Si chiama Yvette, sua sorella, ma grande. Perché devi occupartene tu?
Why are you overseeing your siblings' social lives? It's Antivan custom. After a certain age, the heir apparent runs the family's estate to prove they're worthy of succession. If you're unfit for the task, the heads of the house, usually one's parents, may decree a new heir.
Cosa fanno i capifamiglia?
What do these Antivan heads of their households do if they don't run it?
They work and provide guidance. I've taken advice from my parents. Well, mostly mother. Father's more of an artist. It's rather gauche, but we never can dissuade him from running his own salons. Between him and my siblings, mother's looking forward to my taking over the estate.
Devi essere sotto pressione.
I imagine there must be give and take between a family heir and their parents.
There is a fair amount of arbitration. Bickering, if one is less polite. But managing the estate is my duty. As much work as it is, I will not shirk it.
Sei molto determinata.
Is running your family's estate that important to you?
I'm responsible for their welfare. A Montilier never shuns their familial duty. Taxing as those duties can sometimes be.
Ma fatti aiutare dai tuoi fratelli.
Maybe your siblings could help lighten your burden.
You don't know them. But Lorien in charge, or Antoine, or Yvette? No, truly. It must be me.
Dove sei cresciuta?
Where were you raised, Josephine?
I was born in Antiva City, but when I turned 15, Mother declared I'd attend finishing school in Val Royeaux. But I bawled into her skirts the day I had to leave.
Divertente.
Did they have to pry your fingers off the doorframe as well?
Admittedly, I may have been a trifle sheltered, but my mother only wanted the best for me. Living in Orlais was an education in itself.
Com'era quella scuola?
What did you learn at this finishing school in Val Royeaux?
Among other things, mathematics, rhetoric, poetry, history, logic, and a great deal of etiquette. I still remember Madame Beventir's switch on my knuckles when I forgot the basic tenets of Nevaran dining customs. For a dowager approaching her 80th year, she had quite the arm.
Come ti sembrò l'Orlais?
How did the younger you like Val Royeaux when you arrived?
Have you ever stepped into a new city and felt the buildings couldn't possibly be real? That was Val Royeaux to me. So beautifully foreign, I gaped at its spires for months.
La città di Antiva non è così?
Does Antiva City have nothing that compares to Val Royeaux?
Antiva City is a jewel among the capitals. But I did not appreciate that before I traveled. There are multitudes of places I'd like to see. Seheran, the Anderfels, whatever lies past the Amaranthine Ocean.
Parlami di Antiva. Chi comanda Antiva?
Who rules Antiva?
Officially, the Principality of Antiva is governed by His Majesty King Fugelno II. In reality, Antiva's merchant princes rule the country in everything but name. Quite loudly, I might add.
Lo dici per esperienza?
What sort of dealings did you have with these merchant families?
As ambassador, I attended Privy Council meetings in a mediatory capacity. May I just say, one has never heard an argument until they've sat in on 15 princes howling down each other's tariff suggestions.
Giungono mai a una soluzione?
That sounds more like a mob than a meeting.
It's all a part of life in Antiva. Our traditions value passion and romance. A certain exuberance of style.
Tu sei l'opposto.
Are you positive you're Antivan?
I can be most exuberant when it's called for. Just at the right moments and in a proper fashion. Might we speak of something else?
Ma parlami di Antiva ancora, no? Come si vive ad Antiva?
What's the land like in Antiva?
The settled areas are quite lush. The vineyards run as far as the eye can see in some places. Antiva City, however, perches right up against the Rialto Bay. That's what I miss most. The sea crashing against the maze of the docks.
Passavi il tempo al porto?
I have difficulty seeing you wandering around a trading port.
Everyone in Antiva City spends time by the ships, my lady. The finest restaurants and poets all make their habitation by the sea. The waterfront's never still. Lanterns are lit along the promenade no matter what the weather.
Antiva ti manca?
Are you ever homesick?
Occasionally. When a breeze stirs the trees in the garden, I sometimes pretend it's the sound of the surf. Do you know, I even miss those terrible squawking birds infesting the harbor. My youngest sister used to throw whole loaves of bread to the gulls. Silly thing.
Scommetto che è rivette. Cos'è accaduto alla fortuna della tua famiglia?
You said the Montiliers used to run an entire trading fleet. What happened?
There was a scandal in Val Royaux more than an age ago. The Montiliers were forbidden from trading with Orlais. Our personal fortunes never quite rebounded.
Più di un'era fa?
Does anyone in Orlais even remember what that scandal was?
I doubt it, but the injunction persists.
What exactly happened?
An affair with a minor lord. Perhaps. Most other details are lost.
Come sarebbe a dire?
Are you saying your family's livelihood was ruined because of a love affair no one even remembers?
Essentially, Orlesian politics are full of these unhappy little missteps, Inquisitor.
Parlami di te e Liliana.
You haven't really gone into detail about how you know Leliana.
We met... let me think. We met the last few years of my schooling, but we became friends after I became ambassador to Orlais. It seems terrifyingly long ago now.
E come vi siete ricongiunte?
How exactly did you and Leliana reconnect in the Inquisition?
I discovered my family had been overcharging a merchant we traded with for months. Our name carries a great deal of trust in Antiva. I spent weeks arranging a string of favors as suitable recompense. Apparently satisfied, the merchant extended me an invitation to her estate. Leliana greeted me in place of the merchant.
Ti ha messo alla prova?
I assume the entire problem was some form of trial.
You assume correctly. Leliana claimed she needed someone of painful integrity for the Inquisition. I accepted, once she finally explained what it was.
Siete ancora amiche?
Do you remain close?
Yes, but she's grown so much more distant than the outgoing woman I met in Val Royaux.
Ebbene sì.
Leliana used to wander the Orlesian courts, singing the sweetest songs, charming the greatest wits. Now she collects secrets and takes risks that would make empires tremble. I worry, but she will not hear it.
Vi parlate spesso?
Does Leliana confide in you?
She enjoys revisiting our more disastrous adventures. Leliana used to concoct the most ridiculous plans. Run if you ever see her with a twine ball, a measuring stick, and a handkerchief.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Non voglio indagare su cosa voglia dire ciò. Ok. Qui c'è una discesa, vediamo un po'. Boh, tipo un sotterraneo. No, vabbè. Ma che figo! No, voglio lootarlo questo oro, mio! Ma che figo! Messer quisquella minutiae, eh?
Inquisitor, you have done much, but have you the stomach for the quizquisition?
The what?
It begins now, and there is a timer. Logan MacTier is a hero
Ma che
to
cos'è?
some and a monster to others. He was also Terran of which Ferelden settlement?
Speciale? Oddio, no. Indietro? Indaga? Non ne ho idea. Le pianure dolenti. Oh mio Dio, lui cos'era già? Guarnen.
I believe the answer is Guarin.
Correct.
Vai!
We will continue when I have time and the wind calls me.
Ma che cos'era tutto ciò? Vabbè, mi ha fatto una domanda a cui ho risposto, grandissima. Boh, ma se ci ritorna? Niente, non mi parla più. Vabbè. Quindi io ho un cavò pieno di oro che non posso raccogliere con dentro un tizio che mi fa delle domande. Va bene. Andiamo qui, cosa c'è? Ma cos'è? Ma che figo! Ma che figo! La follia del generale non Sheridan. Va bene. No, ma io voglio leggere questo libro gigante. Ma che cos'è? Boh, che figo. Cos'è verde? Sì. Mi sa di antro per un necromante. Strano che non ci sia Dorian qui dentro. Beh. Cos'era quel rumore di... vabbè. Il primo fagello, capitolo 2. Va bene. Le piramidi di Parvollen. Ah. Ma che figo sto posto. Ce n'è ancora uno. Niente, questo non me lo fa leggere. Va bene. Che figo sto posto comunque. Adesso voglio rifare il necromante solo per passare il tempo qui sotto. Ho deciso che questo è l'antro del necromante. Prossimo giro con Gwen proverò il necromante e starò lì dentro tutto il tempo. Ok, questa direi che è la cucina. Bella. C'è niente da mangiare. Leggi.
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint.
Ennesimo messaggio delle cucine. Quante volte devo ripeterlo? Il cibo che cade per terra è ancora commestibile, ma no! Capocuoco Donatien. Non mangerò più, mi sa. Una nota dalle cucine di Skyhold. Richiesta provviste: patate, farina, piselli secchi, carne sotto sale, verghe di legno di salice per fustigare il nuovo personale, vabbè. Un'altra nota delle cucine di Skyhold. Se scopro chi è il mentecatto che mente le rape sul fuoco, giuro che finirà dritto nel tritacarne. Ma è simpatico sto cuoco. Ripeto, l'elfa va tenuta alla larga dalle cucine. Non parla di me. Vabbè, va. Comunque. Ah, no, sarà... sarà sera. Che... Blackwell dice che ruba sempre il cibo, lei. Ok. E? Dove siamo qua? Ah. Figo. Però no, io voglio continuare a girare lì sotto. C'era altro? Andiamo qua. Ma veramente è enorme sto posto. Ah, qua espone le bottiglie che trovo andando in giro. Quelle strane bottiglie di alcol. Che figo! Vabbè, va. Andiamocene via. Fantastico sto castello. Ok. Ah no, aspetta, ho sbagliato. Qua ci siamo già andati, quindi andiamo di qui. E qui davanti cosa c'è? Oh, qui sono nella torre. Dice Dorian, invece di qua? Vivienne, vediamo. Tra l'altro, leggi. Rapporti edile e sovrapposizioni. Vabbè. Vediamo che ci dice Vivienne. No, ho sbagliato pulsante.
You've made such intriguing design choices for the castle, my dear. They must be inspired.
Io in realtà non è che abbia fatto un granché, comunque è troppo gentile.
Thank you, Vivienne. I'm glad you approve. When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
Ma io sono un'elfa. Verissimo.
I suppose it's important to show we're an authority to be respected.
Not just respected, my dear. Awed, feared, aspired to. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a woman who commoners aspire to be, and to whom nobles bow.
Addirittura. È solo questione di stile?
And you think I can accomplish this purely through fashion?
It is a weapon in your arsenal. Don't overlook it, my dear. The stories of your accomplishments will spread, and with them, doubt. Are you truly the woman from the tales? They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
Lo stesso vale per la divina?
If that's your standard for me, what does the divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne. How may I help you?
Vediamo un po'. Parliamo dei nostri alleati.
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Whether Cole is a spirit or a demon is irrelevant. Neither can be trusted, my dear. Remember that.
Un
Do
altro.
you need something, my dear?
Parliamo dei nostri alleati.
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
What exactly is Varric's role in the Inquisition? Aside from irritating Cassandra.
In effetti è una bella domanda.
How may I help you?
Parliamo ancora dei
What are
nostri
your thoughts
alleati.
about the others in the Inquisition?
I don't know what to make of Solus. So much knowledge and so little personal history. I find that peculiar, don't you?
You've got a point, my friend.
Do you need something, my dear?
Ancora.
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Our dear Lord Dorian is very sure of himself, isn't he? Let's hope he doesn't get his confidence crushed.
Ma no, poverino.
How may I help you?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Sarah is certainly a colourful character. Like a poisonous toad, only without the manners. How may I help you?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
You seem quite fond of our Warden Blackwall. I think it's charming. Do you need something, my dear?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
I admire Cassandra's determination. If she had a little charm, she could be a remarkable leader.
Ma poverina. Guardate che bella però la vista di sto posto, è stupendo. Vorrei poter volare solo per ammirare al meglio questa fortezza, è bellissima. Hanno fatto un lavorone pazzesco, che figo. Bene, dove andiamo adesso? Direi che andiamo a parlare con Dorian, che l'abbiamo visto dietro questa porta. Ah, prima vediamo se abbiamo roba da consegnare o no. Ho cliccato, ma... Ok. Solo una roba? Vabbè. Prima di parlare con Dorian, a sto punto facciamo un salto da Leliana. Vediamo se Leliana ha roba da dirci. Esamina.
At your order.
One moment. I have more.
Ah, ok. Niente, è un po'... va un po' a scoppio ritardato il tavolo delle ricerche. Leliana?
At your service, my lady.
Ci sono novità?
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Vabbè, niente di interessante. Continua pure.
I'll leave you to your work.
Andiamocene da Dorian, allora. Scusami, viaggio rapido, amico. Fiona abbiamo già parlato, non credo. Vai, Dorian.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead.
No.
The blight caught up with him.
Le mie condoglianze.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
C'era qualcosa tra di voi?
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
E tu non sei così?
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say.
Ma
Few people are better than I.
cos'è successo lì dietro?
Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Oh. Si riferisce a noi? Che carino. Ci dice altro?
I ran into Fiona. Seems you have Alexius serving the mages. There's some justice in that after what he did to them. Maybe one day he'll realize it.
No, niente di che.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Vediamo se Fiona dice qualcosa su Alexius allora.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Servitude is kinder a punishment than I would have given, but I won't complain. He may wish you'd done worse. My fellows have some interesting ideas on exactly what he can do as compensation.
Tutto a posto?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
Continuate pure.
I'll leave you to it.
Quel tizio che si è mosso dietro Dorian mentre parlava era bellissimo. Buttiamoci da qui. Salas! Shbabam. Dov'è? Eccolo. Perché sta guardando il muro? Salas? Che problema hai? Vabbè.
Sleep well?
Sì, per vero, perché l'ultima volta che abbiamo parlato ci siamo ritrovati nel nostro letto perché stavamo facendo una chiacchiera nell'oblio. È stato incredibile.
I've never done anything like that before. Do you regularly talk to people in dreams?
No. Consider that one more rule you have effortlessly broken in your rise to power. I had no idea that the anchor would allow you to dream with such focus. It is truly remarkable. But I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
Parlami dei tuoi viaggi.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Parlami degli spiriti.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I met a friendly spirit who observed the dreams of village girls as love first blossomed in their adolescence. With subtlety, she steered them all to village boys with gentle hearts, who would return their love with gentle kindness. The matchmaker, so I called her. That small village never knew its luck.
Parlami delle antiche rovine.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found the ruin of Barandur, a lost Tevinter city buried deep beneath a dead and barren wasteland. Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one dark moment, every living creature in the city seared and smothered. They were statues in the ashes, like a mold made to recall the lost.
Parlami dei vecchi ricordi.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a savage human horde go marching toward the battlefront. They sang a soldier's hymn to keep formation. The primal music shook the ground. These savage, unwashed warriors carried harmonies no chantry choirs mastered. Though their cause was all but hopeless, they sang songs that made the spirits weep.
Arrivederci.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Ok, Solas è sempre un po' strano, ma va bene così. Vedo una quest qui davanti. Madre Giselle. Ok, vuole parlare con noi?
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have
Me l'hai chiesto tu?
regarding one of your companions, the Winter.
Dorian? Cattive notizie?
Nothing good, I expect.
If you have reservations about his presence here, I share them. But this
Ma no.
is another matter. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carinas. Are you familiar with them?
Ma perché siete in contatto?
Why exactly would you be contacting Dorian's family?
I didn't contact them, Inquisitor. They contacted me. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Indaghiamo prima. Che tipo di incontro?
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not into winter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
E se lui non fosse d'accordo?
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
Perché hanno contattato voi?
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
Vogliono tenerlo all'oscuro?
They don't want Dorian to know. That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
C'è da fidarsi?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That it occurred to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
No, vabbè, ma non esiste che io frego in questo modo Dorian. Io non lo ingannerò.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
No, non esiste. Non esiste proprio. Lettera dall'area ufficiale. Non sto neanche a leggerla perché cordialmente. Magister Hallward. Niente. Andiamo subito a parlare con Dorian. Non esiste che gli combiniamo una roba del genere senza dirglielo.
What's on your mind?
C'è una lettera di tuo padre.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
Madonna mia. Lo farebbe davvero?
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
Perché tanto astio?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
Ma andiamo in ogni caso, direi.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Ok, andremo a fare questo incontro. Un libro. Ah, la via del negromante, quindi probabilmente saremmo dovuti venire qui se avessimo scelto di craftare l'oggetto per i necromanti. Detto questo, chiudo qui questa puntata. Continuiamo nel prossimo episodio a esplorare lo Skyhold e chiacchierare con i nostri compagni. Detto questo, vi ringrazio per essere stati con me e vi saluto alla prossima puntata. Mi raccomando, commentate, fatemi sapere cosa ne pensate dei video. Cliccate su mi piace se vi piace e condividete. Grazie, ciao ciao!